Hey, let's do a reading. Are you being challenged about the decisions that you're making because you're manifesting a little bit too well for other people's liking? I feel like you've got people at the moment that are really questioning the life choices that you are making or have made in the past 6 to 12 months. I feel like you are very much, sometimes you're doing it as well. It's like, why did I choose that? Why did I do that? I feel like dreams are very vivid at the moment about how things could have been different. So, dreaming about things that have happened, but they've happened in a different way is what I'm really getting through with this. But I feel like you're really being challenged at the moment around what you want. Is it really what you want? Is that really what you want? Is that really how you want it to be? I feel like you've had a few little challenging blips in the last couple of weeks where you've even been questioning and going, is this the right thing? I've changed everything to be here. Is this the right thing for me? But what that is doing is it's putting you into a place of really coming back within, and spirit would really like you to sit in that space and understand all the opportunities and all of the things that have been presented to you. You've got a lot of choices now, whereas before I feel like you didn't. You were on one path, there was no deviating from it. Now you have a lot more choices, and that's challenging in itself. Which one's the right one? Which one will take me to where I want to go? How am I going to make the right decision? You are really in this assessment stage. You know, sevens are about reflection and assessment and what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? What are the opportunities that I have? Which ones am I going to take? And that's the one you're at the moment, is which one am I going to take? Because you've already gone through so much of people questioning you, questioning what your life choices, and you're going, oh, I'm happy where I'm at. Like, I like what I'm doing, I like where I'm going, I like the people around me. Why does everybody always have to question it? And that's one of the choices that you're now going to make, is that that's their stuff, it's not your stuff. Those challenges are about what they're prepared to do. You're looking ahead and going, wow, I've got so many options. And I have that because I know that I take inspired action. When I see these opportunities, I at least explore them. So you might try out a new job just to see if you like it, and then go, no, that's not for me. And you know pretty quickly, and you say, look, yeah, look, I've tried it out. It's not for me. But you have those opportunities where I feel like these other people that challenge you, they just sit in the status quo. They never make a change. They whinge about it a lot, but they never make a change in life. Whereas you're going, no, I'm looking for my absolutely best life. I'm going to keep going and I'm going to take opportunities, even if you think that they're I'm looking at the world through rose-colored glasses. There's a lot of illusion in the 7 of Cups as well. But you're not doing that. You're sitting there saying, I'm trying things out. Because I feel like for a long time you kept with the status quo as well. You did what was meant of you and expected of you and things like that. Now you are creating from your depth of knowledge, from your depth of who you are, and from your connection with spirit. I feel like you've become a lot more focused in the last few months, and I feel like you're starting to recognize what you have to bring forward into the world. I feel like for such a long time you used to get challenged about that too. Oh, you only do that, or you don't know enough about that. Like, and when somebody else comes and asks you and you can give them answers and things, they're like, oh, well, how come you know? I was like, well, that's what I do. This is I feel like you have a lot of people closest to you, so family and close friends, that you've made a lot of changes in your life. They've stayed very much in what they're doing, and they don't actually know what you do now. They don't know the work you've put in, or you've got some people coming back into your life that are going, oh, I didn't realize, that you're being recommended to them by somebody else. And they're going, but that's just my cousin, whoever, or that's just that person I grew up with, or that's just, they don't do that. And then you're finding out that, yes, they do. You have created this sort of like in a secret squirrel type of way. So the reason these people don't know that is because you haven't been showing yourself to them. You've been presenting the way you used to. And then when you're getting recommended or somebody's seeing some social media or, some advertising or something, they're going, hey, when did that happen? It's going to be interesting because I feel like they are going to challenge you about why you didn't tell them. But then they're going to say, well, how did you do it? Like, I'd like to do something like that too. I'd like to do something different. I've just never had the courage to get out there and do that. And I feel like that's, because you've been able to focus and you're really determined in what you want, you've been able to manifest all of these new opportunities. People are starting to see that within you. Life is moving. I'm not even going to say at a faster pace. I'm saying it's moving in an easier way with the Chariot. All of, you're very determined at the moment with both of these cards, with the Magician and the Chariot. You allowing yourself to take control, but with great connection to spirit and listening to your intuition. And things are moving, you're not taking small steps anymore. You're taking big leaps, and it's happening quickly, but it's happening smoothly, and it's integrating really easily and really well. You are seeing the outcome of your patience with self, your courage. It's taken a lot of courage to do what you've done. You've really upended your life. You've made lots of changes. And to you, it feels very slow. But to the outside world, they're going to look at it and go, you've done that in like 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 years, you've become a completely different person. You've harnessed your knowledge and you've really moved forward with it in a compassionate, strong, self-assured way that is allowing you to absolutely bring forth everything that you are ready to bring out into the world. I feel like there's promotion coming for people. I feel like your business is going to get big really quickly. So be prepared for that, but keep trusting yourself. Keep trusting yourself. Keep that self-love happening because you've worked really hard for this. And there's always going to be challenges along the way. But I feel like with the seven of wands here, that you're also seeing that by holding your ground, by being strong in your convictions, and by moving forward with the knowledge you have, 3 major arcana in 5 cards. This is like fated change. This is change that has been waiting and building for a long time. And I feel like part of it is just you recognizing how far you've come. You're very strong. Keep moving forward. Know that you have the resources that you need, and you are going to bring forth everything that you have always wanted. I hope this has helped. If you would like a private reading, the link for that is in my bio. But yeah, people are starting to recognize it and go, hey, I didn't know that about you. Have a great day.